Simo, you feeling the pressure this weekend?
I think we have felt the pressure long time, and actually it doesn't matter if we feel or not. We need to perform. We need to perform to get something out of the match.
We just spoke to Uche there. He still believes it's possible. Do you have to instill that belief in the players as well?
No, that's the thing, and I cannot make to be black to be white or white, because we have not got the results. But I see these boys every day in the training, and we know, like if you take the example, the last match, we played at home here. Yes, pretty soft goal. Again, we concede after 11 minutes. First half, we had our chances. We didn't get it. Then, second half, okay, let's go. We can go. Comes this penalty accident, which is not given that moment. Actually, after that same moment, we make great attack. Uchi has the best chance of the match to head it. After that, referee walks to the VAR box, penalty, 2-0. And after that, we all admit, me first self, after that, it was not good. It looked like team who is going down. And it felt it here in the stadium, team who is going down. But all of you have been enough in a football, and it's not acceptable, it's not excuses, but this moment we were pushing so hard to get the great chance. And then from this great chance, in a split second, it's a 2-0 through, whatever. So, a lot of saying that the players, they are not their character, no attitude, but they do believe, we do believe, all of us believe. But as always we have been talking, Brian, we need to be better on the football field. It is some moments.
Do you look at, there's been some incredible escapes from even teams that have trailed 3-0 at half time and then turn it around, the great Liverpool team that won the European Cup. Do you try to look at some of these and say to the players, look, miracles can happen?
Yeah, miracles can happen. And, we have, if we watch, Champions League semi-finals there's a lot of crazy things happening. That's football. Football is crazy. And that's why it is possible. And I think as well, all the teams around us, because they think it can turn in a one single moment, as we saw in the last match. One single moment, everything can turn. So miracles do happen, and that's why, again, it has been a lot of talking about this pressure, our situation, things like that. But it's almost like we going to cup final. Yes, we can't play the occasion. We can't take the pressure of this and this. We need to play football. We need to make sure that we concentrate one pass at the time, one throw-in at the time, one header, duel, second ball at the time. Make them coming to in our way. Then we got the chance.
You've got an opportunity tomorrow. If you go ahead against Ross County, the pressure turns, doesn't it? Because I don't think there's too many people expect St Johnstone to get out of this, and all of a sudden you're within touching distance again.
As I said it, it can turn in one moment. And that's, we need to go with. But tomorrow is important as well. We have 90 minutes. We cannot go straight, crazy, thing, try to score a goal, because Ross County, how they can, attack you in the transitions, how strong, they are, in their box game, when they attack, we can't just go and, put ourselves in a situation. We need to have a desire, we need to have this urgency, but at the same time, we need to take care of the balance of the things, because we have this 90 minutes. And now, what has changed now, after this post-split, this is the first match we kind of play against our direct opponent. Always we have been thinking, okay, if we take care of these, maybe these will lose there. Now it's only two teams who go face-to-face, so other results, they don't matter. It's only result of this match. And it makes even simpler, to understand what the situation is.
Do you expect it to be an open game? Because you're going to have to score goals tomorrow, and I know in the past you've been really offensive in terms of putting strong players.
Adama, McKenzie, we have...
You've got others there as well.
Yeah.
Clark.
Yeah, but as I said it, at the same time, we need to, because we have tried this, that we're going to overscore the opponent, it's very difficult. That's why nothing has changed. We need to defend well. We need to be solid, make it difficult for opponent to score against us, and then yes, we're gonna create something, and to be open game. If it suits us, we go. But at the same time, how we want to do the things. We want to feel this some level of control. But at the same time, yes, we need to win this match.
Finally for me then, do you sit down with the players individually and go through, in such an important game as this, and go through their roles and trying to get into their head, into the, get this do or die attitude that's going to be required tomorrow, and then collectively as a team they're all on the same page?
Very good, observation, because this is important. As you said it's a, what's that, do or die? I can't, but it's a must-win game, for us. But at the same time, again, I go back, my earlier answer. The confidence comes through your actions, what you do on the field, and that's why it's important that me as a coach, my coaching team, we can go through these individual clips with our players, and then when we go through individual clips, give them, these tools, how you can work under this huge pressure, how you can work under this huge pressure, doing as much as possible the right football actions, and then individually we put them collectively. Yes, there is an opponent, they play this way, we need to prevent these, okay, their weaknesses are there, can we attack on those? And that's the preparation, is the confidence as well, that we have prepared as well as possible. And then on a game day, tomorrow, 3 o'clock, yes, the preparation is there, the thinking has been done, now we need to go deliver. Now we cannot think too much, because we know all, if we start thinking, first of all, the situation, then first of all, what I needed to do in this moment, we have done enough repetitions. Now we need to let the flow come and play these moments, whatever it is. Because in football, opponent, we can practice as much as we want. We say opponent is here, but in a match it's 5 yards more here. The space is there. We need to recognize that space. Not think too much, but still keep it under or inside our structure, how we want to do things. And then we attack better, we defend better.
Simo, there's so much riding on this game. How big a game is it in comparison to those that you've been involved in football?
Yeah, it is big, because personally, yes, it is. It is a big game. Financially, it's a huge. There is a people jobs on the line, of course. Because through the consequences, the final things. It's a big thing. I have been cup finals. I have been, for the promotion games. So yes, it is a big game.
And have you sort of thought about that situation, should it come to it that you don't get the result that you want, and the impact of that, and have you conveyed that to the players to sort of spur them on?
No, I think everyone knows it. Everyone knows it, and there is no hiding, and we have to be very honest and with ourselves as well. We have put ourselves in this situation, and everyone knows it. Everyone knows, what's happening. No one wants that on your CV, and at the same time, this might be everyone's, the biggest fear because of these, things. But at the same time, in this moment, if you play with the fear, I can guarantee the result is not right. So that's why we need to, again, try to get, this flow, try to find the positives, because we are good thing, we can do the things. And if you look back our game a little bit with the Kilmarnock, because the desire to win is so big. We want to score goals. We have been starting to skip these steps to score a goal. So we want from this point A, when we have a ball, to go this when we score. We are not anymore doing this, okay, maybe we need to go here, we need to run, that we can get there. So it's so big desire to score a goal that we forget to do these steps, which gives us a better possibility to create even more chances. So again, it's all about the football, believing what we are doing, yes, fighting, being there. And as always, then you need to earn earn your own luck and things like that. But at the same time, opponent, I know they will come here. They will come here. They said, okay, let's stick together. Let's defend solidly. We will hit them in the transitions. They come and press us, St. Johnstone will come press us, stupidly. We play through them because I saw them play against Kilmarnock, and against Kilmarnock press, if you can play against Kilmarnock, and Ross County, they did it. They have many chances. So they fancy their chances as well, to come here and, score that one goal, and then it's even more difficult for us, so... Yeah, but again, it's an interesting game, interesting football game, and it's as you said, it's a big, it's a big match.
And obviously, St Johnstone are under real pressure, but so are Ross County, and do you feel you can take the advantage of that? And if you can do that, what impact could that have in the last couple of games?
Yeah, but of course. Pressure, it's I would rather be in Ross County's position, of course, it is, but yes, I understand. I said it, football, things can happen in like this. They are under pressure, we are under pressure. Now it's on today who can manage better, this pressure situation, who can play more on their own strengths, who can manipulate the opponent's weaknesses, That will be, the strong team on the day, and that's. I think both teams we try to do that.
How's your team news? Sorry.
All good. Same as it has been. So everyone is available, apart those long-term injuries. Svedberg is out, as he was in the last match.
Simo, you were linked with HJK Helsinki last weekend. Was there any contact from the club? Any talks at all?
No, that's history. As I all the time said, first day when I came here, I want to be in this football club. Now it's, it has been very, very difficult. I'm most disappointed that I have not been able to yet to get the results why I was brought here, why I wanted to come here. I want to turn this club. Is it? How you say in English? I want to turn this club around, make it stronger club as well, and that's what we work so relentlessly every day. So I have not even think about it anything. Only tomorrow's match.
Do you expect to still be here next season, regardless of what happens in the next few games?
That's you need to ask the owners. I want to be here.
You mentioned, Simo, the jobs on the line there. Is that players' jobs?
Everyone's job.
Including your own?
Yes, everyone's job. Of course, yes, of course. We know how the football, works, and there is no hiding of it, So we can talk about this and this and this, but there is no everyone. Everyone is in the same boat. So it's no different. No one is safe.
Have you had a chat with the owners about?
Of course, we chat every week. We chat, many times during the week, and as I said it, they are not happy with the results. Who would be, and they are, of course, they are not happy, So, but they understand as well our situation. They understand, the circumstances, They see behind the results as well, which is very, very important when you talk about the process. So that's why, yes, I'm talking them with every day, and I'm first one to admit them, that the results, they are not there. So that's the normal football, how it is.
The way you're speaking there, you've obviously told them you want to stay. Have they told you they want you to stay yet?
I have not told them like this way, Adam, I want to stay. Adam has not told me we want to stay. We have a process together and we work for it, and I think it's a little bit like in a marriage, you don't need to say, oh, you should say every day, I love you, I love you, I love you, but until I tell something different, it will continue. So that's it is, so.
Fingers crossed for you.
Simo,
thank you.
As always, it's going to be vital to get off to a good start. Keep the fans on board because the supporters are really important to you, aren't they?
Yes, they are. And I said it straight away after the last match. I cannot ask any more from our fans. I cannot ask one little thing more from our supporters. They have been there. They have been supporting teams. Now it's us. We need to get them, inspired. We need to show them, this urgency. We need to show them this desire. whatever it is, then defending well, blocking the shots, don't let the opponent put the ball in our box, winning the duels, scoring goals. It's our job, They have done everything, and I know it will be same tomorrow. They will be there.
What's the mood been like this past week with the players in training?
It has been good. And as I said it, and that's why it's difficult, to talk outside. I know exactly how it is inside, Yes, we are very critical of our performances. Last match, very, very critical ourselves, But at the same time, we know what we need to do better. We know how to get, this better performance, and now we just need to do it. And as always, we can plan, we can prepare, we can do this. Comes the game day, there is an opponent, or there might be some crazy situation what's going to happening, but only thing is our preparation, and the boys, they have prepared very well for this match.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
Yes,